I actually came in at a really good moment because Vishy was telling one of his best stories of, his chess career, and it was like really nice to listen in. And one of his great stories, and I always thought that this was really wonderful,
Yeah.
is he was on a train, and it was those days where you actually spoke to one another. You didn't wear masks. you know, and the fellow passenger, just asked Vishy like blah 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 blah, and what is it that you do? And Vishy said, "Well, I play chess. I'm a professional chess player." And the gentleman, is kind of like, "Well, Vishy was proud that he was a professional chess player, by the way.
Yep.
And the man was sort of like, "Well, young man, chess, being a sportsman, isn't that great? And being a chess player, wow, that could only work if you were somebody like Viswanathan Anand." And Vishy, of course, did in no way say, "But I am Vishwanathan." Just kind of let it pass. And then, "Oh, thank you for that insight. That's
Yeah.
really good."
I'll I'll see if I can stick with it long enough to get to that level.
Yeah, yeah, right. Maybe one of these days. But that was always a great, great story by Vishy. And one other really, really great train story that I really enjoy a lot was the train story of Xie Jun. Now, Xie Jun was the very, very first
Everything
women's
happens
world
on
champion
trains.
from China. And in those days, the Chinese Chess Federation, or Chinese Chess Association, I really should say, was by no means wealthy. I mean, it was not in the best of shape. So Xie Jun had received an invitation from the Soviets inviting her to a tournament in Moscow.
Uh-huh.
And on her behalf, her federation, her association accepted the invitation. And she had to travel from Beijing to Moscow by train because her federation could not afford the air travel.
Okay.
Well, as you can imagine, the Siberian Express, well, that's a long trip. I mean, think 3 weeks, right, to get from point A to point B. It's a long, long ride. So she is on the train day after day after day after day after day, and the train is finally getting to the border, between Russia and China. And needless to say, she's bored of the train. That's a nonstop right there, but she's really looking forward to just kind of putting her feet on land. And on comes the
Intercom.
And the guy who's running the train, he says, like everybody, we've gotten word that as we come to the border town, the mayor of that border town is aware that we have a celebrity on the train. We have a celebrity, and the mayor has asked the train to stop, to not just pass through, but the celebrity and all of yourselves are going to be invited to have a drink at the town hall with the mayor. And we're all looking forward to this. So as the guy is talking, slowly, it dawns on Xie Jun that, oh my God, the celebrity could be her. Like, hey, they're talking about me. And then she starts thinking, well, this is great. I'm going to get, a drink and maybe, some hors d'oeuvres. some snacks. I'll walk around. This will be great. This is a wonderful way of breaking up the trip. So she's all happy. The train comes to a stop. There's some, band playing. Dan, da, dan, da, dan, da, dan. The mayor presents himself and says, there's our town hall. It's right there. It's 100 meters away. Please, everybody, walk to the town hall. They get to the town hall and they serve hot water. It was like that was the special drinks.
That's the big celebration.
That was it. Hot water. I mean, China at the time was a very poor country, and hot water was this celebratory thing. And Xie Jun says, Yasser, I'm telling you the truth. It was the best hot water I've ever tasted in my life. She was really, really, really pleased. You got the hot water, man. You're playing a really nice game over here, by the way.
I thought so as well.
Yeah, I really like everything that you've done. It's just been wonderful. Now, you got to time boy him.
Oh, that's a friendly move.
Never mind. It was still working for you. Oh, yeah. That's nice. That's nice. He slipped with bishop e1, not taking g3. Like
he meant to get something.
He meant to pre-move that. Nice game. Was that a 1 minute game, by the way?
It was a 3-minute game. I started it,
okay,
at the beginning of the train ride.
At the beginning, you didn't get off until you crossed the Russian border, right?
Yeah. No, this was a rare good one for me, Yasser. Trust me, they're few and far between.
You played, I want to say, throughout a very smooth London system.
Yes.
That 94 was especially good. So I didn't quite calculate it myself, but I thought your intent was rook takes d1, queen f2, king moves, queen c2 with a bevy of threats, including knight f2, check for king. And the rook is hanging, and the bishop is hanging.
And there's also queen d1 always.
Right. So it's sort of like, that was a really nice move, that knight takes e4, rook sacrifice.
And I also was under the impression that maybe you could throw in a bishop f5 if you need it, but queen c2 is my plan.
Right. Nice. I mean, no, seriously, for a 3-minute game, that was some...
And bishop g7, you can take this
real highfalutin stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.